Hey there folks, it's Blue here at Blue Bears Games. For today's video, I will be unboxing the Angels. They're just like us, only cooler, and with wings Secret Lair Commander deck that was available to purchase in August of 2023 for a limited time. Before I get to the video, I want to take the opportunity to let you know that if you'd like to support the channel, you can do so in a few ways. The easiest ways to show your support are by liking this video, subscribing to the channel, sharing any of my content out on your socials, or by watching some of my many other videos. Other ways that you can support this channel are by purchasing Super Thanks, channel memberships, decks that you see on the channel directly from me on the Blue Bears Games Facebook page, and or visiting our sponsor at arcane-fortress.com and using discount code BLUEBEAR at checkout if you decide to purchase any of their amazing gaming supplies from them. Anything that you can do to help support my very small channel is greatly appreciated, and I truly do thank you for it. Now with that out of the way, let's get started with today's video. First things first, this deck is not mine. It actually belongs to a friend and fellow moderator of the Budget Magic group on Facebook. The reason that I have the deck to unbox and show you all what's in it is because they want me to try and scavenge pieces from it after this video is done to make them a couple of other very different decks. What that means is that not only will I have this video for you to enjoy, but I will also have a couple of other videos for you to enjoy in the coming months. So that's the story of why this sealed Angels Secret Lair Commander deck is in my hands almost a year after it was made available for purchase. Now, let's talk about the deck for a moment. Obviously, it's going to be centered around the Angel Tribal/Typal theme, but let's discuss who they chose as the commander for the deck. Technically, they left it open, meaning any of the legendaries that came in the deck can be the general. However, they did single out two of them specifically with the thicker cardstock, so I'm guessing it's between Gisela the Broken Blade and Bruna the Fading Light. I'll go over both, and I guess you can decide for yourself who you prefer. Gisela is 4 mana to cast for a 4/3 legendary Angel Horror with Flying, First Strike, Lifelink, and an ability that says at the beginning of your end step, if you both own and control Gisela the Broken Blade and a creature named Bruna the Fading Light, exile them, then meld them into Brazella Voice of Nightmares. Bruna, on the other hand, is 7 mana to cast for a 5/7 legendary Angel Horror with Flying, Vigilance, and an ability that states that when you cast this spell, you may return target angel or human creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Bruna also states on the card that it melds with Gisela the Broken Blade, but it does not have the meld ability itself. Meld wasn't a very popular mechanic, but for the purposes of this video, I must at least explain what it is just in case you may not know. Meld is a keyword action that means to turn 2 meld cards onto their backside into 1 oversized card if you control the proper pair of cards. In this case, it's Gisela and Bruna, which meld into Brazella Voice of Nightmare. If you actually get this to occur, you will have a 9/10 legendary Eldrazi Angel with Flying, First Strike, Vigilance, Lifelink, and an ability that says your opponents can't cast spells with a mana value of 3 or less. Whichever one you choose to actually helm this deck is up to you, but again, you can actually go with any of the legendaries that they included in the box if you don't like either of these two. Now with all that information done, let's get to the reason that you're actually here and show you what's in the box. So this is the packaging that it comes in. It's very basic brown box, whatever. So let's open it up and see what we got. So obviously we get the thank you card, and that's always in there. It came in a deck box, which is always nice. Let's see what that one looks like. The cat one was okay. Let's see what the Angels one looks like. Alright, so the front of it says, Angels, they're just like us, only cooler with wings. Side of it has feathers, back of it has feathers, and they're all shiny. So that's what that box looks like. Now let's open her up and take a look at what else we got. Alright, so here's the life wheel. This one's not generic, it's foil and has angels on it, or an angel on it anyway. There was a divider in here, that's nothing. Pamphlet, let's see what the pamphlet says. So the back of it has cross sword feathers, and then the front of it is a poster. So that's what the little, I guess it's a poster pamphlet, whatever you call it, looks like. And then we have the deck. So I'm going to open it up, divide the deck in half, and then I'm going to show you all the cards and read some of them off to you. So obviously, Gisela the Broken Blade is the front card because it's the commander. I've already read off to you what it does, so I don't need to do that. I'm actually shocked it's not foil, though. Oh, that's because this is the thick version. All right, and then the second one is a thick version. That's why it's not foil. So these are the two thick version cards. I'm surprised they didn't do that with the Cats one. And then, of course, when you meld together, this is what it looks like. So we'll put those aside for now and actually look at the deck. So here's the foil version of Gisela. And then there should be a secondary one of Bruna. So you already know what they do. The other special cards, this is a borderless Archangel of Thune, one of the better angels probably in Magic. Court of Grace, another specialty one. And then Commander's Plate, that's a really good equipment. And then we have the rest of the deck, and most of it's going to be normal. So we're going to have an Angel of Finality, Angel of the Ruins, an Ardent Angel, a Breathkeeper Seraph, a Dawnbreak Reclaimer, Valkyrie Harbinger, Angel of Destiny, Angelic Field Marshal, Archangel of Tides, another good one. I like this one, especially for Staxy style decks. Emiria Shepherd, Righteous Valkyrie, Sephara Sky's Blade, Angel of Serenity, Angel of Vitality. It's good uncommon, by the way. Retreat the Angels. Shattered Angel. Sunblast Angel. Okay, foil planes. A couple of them. Let's see how many we got. It's in the middle of the deck, which is weird. So, a bunch of foil planes. That's a lot of planes. So that's all that was, a lot of foil planes. I don't know the exact number because I'm not going to count them on screen, but I mean, there's a deck list, so I'll have it in the description for you. Angelic Accord, an enchantment that creates angels for you. Austere Command, Griffin Airy. Doesn't create angels, which is weird to see. I mean, I understand the life game part, but it doesn't create angels, so it's not really staying on theme here. Invoke the Divine, so removal. Path to Exile, creature removal. Sarah Ascendant, probably one of the more broken cards in the format in the early days, because it was a 1-to-cast 1/1 that your starting life total was already 30 or more, so it was a 6/6 flyer for 1. Starnheim Aspirant. Swords to Plowshares for more removal. The ramp they used a couple mana rocks, it looks like, so Arcane Signet, Ever-Flowing Chalice. This is not a mana rock. Heirloom Blade. This is some equipment for the angels. Lightning Grease. Marble Diamond. The Old Border Mirage Art, which is interesting to see. Mind Stone. Catcher's Monument. That's actually a pretty good one for this build. Pearl Medallion. I wish I would have actually gotten this for myself just so I could have some of these cards. I don't have some of them. This was actually not horrible. I wish I would have been around to get it. Soul Ring. Swiftfoot Boots. Well of Lost Dreams. It's actually a pretty good card. I know it's a lot to cast, but it does actually work. Emiria, the Sky Ruin. This is something that I've actually suggested in a lot of my upgrade guides for precons. It's actually a good card. Karu. Myriad Landscape. Nixos, Shrine to the Nyx. Path of Ancestry. Seraph Sanctuary. Johnny, Strength of the Pride. Bishop of Wings. The Book of Exalted Deeds. Did they put a manland in here so that you could actually have a lock? Cleansing Nova for board wipe. Dawn of Hope. Again, doesn't create angels, but it does have the ability to make things that have lifelink for life gain, and then helps you draw cards. Dismantling Wave. Giada, Font of Hope. Keeper of the Accord. Kindred Boon. Nykthos Paragon.
Search for Glory. Speaker of Heavens, or Speaker of the Heavens. I was wondering if they were going to put this in here. I actually know that there's a way to go infinite with Speaker of the Heavens. However, it requires blue. Thalia's Lancers. Cosmos Elixir. Endless Atlas. That's a good actual inclusion here because it's a mono white deck with a lot of planes. So drawing a card is actually helpful for since white doesn't have a lot of good card draw. That's pretty good. Maze Mind Tomb. Sword of the Animus. Really just one of the better equipments in Magic. Especially in Commander. Tomb of Legends. Wow, Urza's Incubator. Okay. Vanquisher's Banner. Arch of Araska. Bonder's Enclave. War Room. So, okay, the last 3 lands that I just went over, or I just showed you, are what I always suggest for mono white decks because they have a problem drawing cards. And this was created before Minas Tirith, so unfortunately that won't be an inclusion in here. And then we have the City's Blessing, Angel Tokens galore, some Griffins and some Spirits. Oh, look at that last card. We're going to show you that in a second. Some of Johnny's Prides, Warrior Tokens, Soldier Tokens, and what have you. But that last card is a special. I believe this is the secret card. It is Sigarda's Aid. Sigarda's Aid is a 1 to cast enchantment that says that you may cast aura and equipment spells as though they had flash. And then it says whenever an equipment enters the battlefield under your control, you may attach it to target creature that you control. So it helps move stuff around, and you can cast them at instant speed, even though it's not really considered an instant.
And that, my friends, was what was in the Angels. They're just like us, but cooler, and with wings, Secret Lair Commander deck. There are a lot of really good cards that were in this drop, and now I'm wishing I'd actually gotten this when I had the chance. I have been working on my own mono white Angel deck for a while now, and some of the cards that I need were actually in this Secret Lair drop. Oh well, I guess. I'll just have to trade for them like in the olden days. Now I have to make a decision though. Do I do an upgrade guide for this deck or no? I didn't do it for the Raining Cats and Dogs Commander Secret Lair deck, and it's bothered me for a little while now. More than likely, at some point I will, but it won't be tomorrow like I've done for the regular precons. In fact, I may actually do upgrade guides for this and the Raining Cats and Dogs decks back to back when I finally catch up on the regular Commander Precon unboxing and upgrade guide videos. I'm almost up to this year's decks, so at least there's progress on that end, which will leave me some time to maybe do the upgrade guides for the Secret Lair decks this year. We shall see though. Anyway, that's all I've got for you today. Thanks for watching, and please go watch some of my many other videos as I'm sure you'll find something you like. Regardless of what you do though, have a great day, and I hope to see you soon.